to explain to you also your soul, your needs, your political desires and needs, because that is Huey's soul. When we first organized the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, he would say, Bobby, he says, we're going to draw up a basic platform, just basic, that black people can read. He says, we don't want to go real elaborate with all these essays and dissertations and all this stuff, because the brother going to look at that and he say, man, I ain't got time for that. I got to go see what I can do for myself. He said, just a basic platform that the mothers who struggle hard to raise us, that the fathers who worked hard, that the young brothers in school who come out of school semi-illiterate. You say we want freedom, we want power to determine the destiny of our black community. Full employment for our people. Number 3, we want housing fit, decent housing fit for shelter of human beings. Number 4, we want all black men to be exempt from military service. Number 5, we want decent education for our black people in our community that teaches us the true nature of this decadent racist society, and to teach black people and our young black brothers and sisters their place in the society, because if they don't know their place in society and in the world, they can't relate to anything else. Number 6, we want an end to the robbery by the white racist businessman of black people and black people in their community. Number 7, we want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. Number 8, we want all black men held in county, state, federal jails and prisons to be released because they have not had a fair trial, because they've been tried by all white juries, and that's just like being tried in Germany being a Jew. Number 8, we want black people, number 9, who brought to trial to be tried by members of their peers. And a peer being one who comes from the same economic, social, religious, historical, and racial background. If the United States government and the courts and the local courts did this, they would have to choose black people from the black community to sit up on the jury. They'd have to choose some of the mothers who've been working 20 years at Miss Ann's kitchen scrubbing floors like my mother had done. They have to choose some of them hard-working fathers. They have to choose some of those brothers who stand on the block out there wondering where they're going to get a gig. They're going to have to choose these black people. And number 10, he would say, let's just summarize it. We want housing, we want clothing, we want education, we want justice, and we want peace. This is a basic platform. In case you never knew it or not, of all the things that you've heard in the press, of all the derogatory statements that's been made in the press about Brother Huey P. Newton and I, of all these derogatory statements to guide you away from seeing this basic platform that Huey was talking about for his own people. We have to learn to look through the white press. We have to learn to see what's going on. Now, out of this platform, Huey P. Newton realized that it was necessary for us to start working on these points, these 10 points, practically. Remember number 7? We want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. This is very, very important. And here, whether you know it or not, is where you start dealing with the black revolution. When Huey says every black man put a shotgun in your home, and once we let the man know, say, look, we armed from block to block, and we're going to patrol you from our windows. And we're not going to have you brutalizing none of our people in the streets. Do you realize what kind of power black people have then? Because you begin to neutralize that police force, because them cops going to start riding shaky and scared. In fact, we're in a position then to demand that they withdraw from our community because they occupy our community just like a foreign troop occupies territory. Very important to understand. We hate cops beating black people over their heads and murdering them. That's what we hate. If you got enough energy to sit sit down and hate a white person just because of the color of his skin, you waste a lot of energy. You better take that same energy and put it in some motion out there and start dealing with those oppressive conditions, and you're going to find out just what you hate and what you're going to stop. Black people, we are organizing to stop racism. You dig it? When you stop racism, you stop brutality and murder of black people by the racist occupying army in our black community. That's what we're going to stop. What's being done to us? You dig it? Can you dig the white power structure in this racist police force and how they've escalated the situation? That before Watts there was 1,300 cops. Now there's 6,000 cops patrolling black people. That in Oakland they had 350 cops. Just 3.5 years ago, now they got 1,000 cops patrolling black people. San Francisco's doubled its police force, and every area, major metropolis where black people live all across this country, they've doubled, tripled, and quadrupled their police force, equipped them with tanks, all kinds. We got to stop it, brother. Let's get together and unified.
Power to the people. What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope all is well with you guys out there on this cold Tuesday night. All's well with me. Look, this situation is taking place right here with our dear beloved Black Panther Party of the 60s, founded by Bobby Seals and Huey P. Newton. Okay, and they did so much good, man. I'm proud of my ancestral brothers to this day for what they, achieved. Okay, but the thing is this: it would seem like to me in this day and age that what they achieved, their work and everything, is being hijacked by imposters that claim to be the new Black Panther Party. Okay. And then what I'm talking about is Chairman Paul Birdsong, which is, he's supposed to be the new chairman of the Black Panther Party, new Black Panther Party that is, right down here in the lower right-hand corner. This dude is out here, man, talking very, very reckless. Now, mind you, okay, we had a white woman about 3 weeks ago, Renee Good, happened to be, took out by ICE. This new Black Panther Party guy right here, Paul Birdsong, is anti-ICE. Okay, that's all well and good. But don't be using the Black Panther Party, its name, to stand for what they were not standing for, if you understand what I'm saying. The original Black Panther Party was about its own people for the most part. Okay? And that's what it is. This guy right here, Paul Birdsong, this dude come talking about some, blowing holes, in the ice person's chest, the size of whatever, which we're going to watch him, say all that kind of stuff and everything, simply because of what happened with Renee Good. But the thing is this: where was these new Black Panther Party guys when some of the same kind of situations that Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seals was talking about that was happening to our people in the prior video we just watched? The brutality, the oppression that's still taking place to this day. There's been black people that had their lives taken or shot by ICE. Where was this guy at right here? You know what I mean? But all of a sudden, when this white woman right here, when she gets her life taken, which I think her life was taken unjustly. I think the asshole who did it was wrong on, he didn't have to do that. Okay, and that's just what it is. But my thing is this: how does that stand for the new Black Panther Party to rise up and start marching and making threats against ICE because of that? I'm even hearing rumors that the new Black Panther Party are maybe taking applications for white people to join. We ain't came that far yet, cuz. We have not come that far yet to even allow another race of person, the same race of people that our dear brothers, Bobby Seals and Huey P. Newton, who formed the Black Panther Party, was actually combating. We ain't come that far to be allowing them to join. See, this is how organizations, every black organization we ever had was always infiltrated. You see what I mean? And it's infiltrated again, if you understand what I'm saying. Control opposition is what Paul Birdsong is doing. Okay, and that's what it is. I don't buy this guy's his shit not one bit. Okay? But what I want us to do is listen to what he has to say, and then we'll get back into the commentary. Check this out.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you that when I put a hole in their chest the size of a window, safe line repair, safe line replace, that's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means if shotgun shells are shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies that makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher, you meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people. No power to the pig.
Now let's hear our dear, great, late brother Bobby Seale remind this dude right here what the Black Panther Party is really all about and why it was formed.
The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense calls upon the American people in general and the black people in particular to take careful note of the racist California legislature, which is now considering legislation aimed at keeping the black people disarmed and powerless. At the very same time, racist police agencies throughout the country are intensifying the terror, brutality, murder, and repression of black people.
See, it was all about the oppression of who? So-called black people, not white folks. This dude right here, Paul Birdsong, is a fake, a sellout. He's controlled opposition, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? This dude is coming up here faking to get black people blamed for what, to throw us in the mix. You see what I'm saying? Like we standing and fighting against this ICE situation. We ain't got a damn thing to do with that, and neither does the real Black Panther Party. And that's just what it all boils down to. You see, and I'm going to just tell you this, that if I believe, in my own opinion, if the brother Bobby Seals or Huey P. Newton and all the rest of the Panthers was conscious of this, they will turn over in their graves if they were there. Okay? They will turn over, might come up out of it. Just to get on this dude's ass right here for what he's doing. They would not have authorized this bull that he's pulling. And that's just what it is. So people, don't get caught up in what Paul Birdsong is doing. Okay? In my opinion, this dude is control opposition actually sent by the enemy itself. You see what I mean? To stir the people up. And the power to the people, that's us. And that's what it boils down to. Don't let it work. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.